Japanese characters in
ここに外国人侍が世界を助ける物語がある。
I study historical European martial arts.
伝説の刀を探し
A cave of fellow swordsmen.
この危険な地を渡り歩く。平和と正義を守り、人々を救う。これはその物語ではない。
So today, we're in Yamaga City. We're checking out a really old theater known as the Yachiyoza. The Yachiyoza was built in 1910 by the merchants of Yamaga. At the time, the people of Yamaga grew very interested in pop culture. The Chamber of Commerce and Industry also wanted a place to entertain their clients who were visiting the area. So the decision to build a theater was made, and in 1911, the doors to the Yachiyoza were opened. The ceiling is covered in painted advertisements of the time. This feature is unique to the Yachiyoza and can't be found in any other theater. From up in the balcony, you can actually get a really nice view of the stage, and you can see the entire theater. The theater held many varieties of entertainment, including kabuki, traditional theater, martial arts events, lectures, movies, and composite plays, where actors interacted with images projected on a screen. Backstage holds all the sets and dressing rooms for the actors.
We headed under the stage to a passage known as Naraku, or Hell Abyss in English.
This is pretty cool. It's like a hidden, almost like cave-like tunnel.
Here, people can rotate the stage from below. Due to the increase in popularity of television in the 60s, the Yachiyoza lost many of its audiences. It was eventually closed in the 70s. Following the closure, it also suffered extensive water damage and fell into ruin.
But in 1980, not wanting the Yachiyoza to disappear forever, the citizens of Yamaga City held a fundraising campaign and repaired the leaking roof. In 1988, the theater became a national important cultural asset and began holding shows once again.
The theater contains boxed seats, lined with tatami mats accommodating 4 people per box. At the time of the reconstruction, the theater could hold 1,274 people, but now seats around 750.
The playhouse is still used today for kabuki, music concerts, plays, school recitals, and even for some popular music shows, ensuring that the Yachioza will continue for future generations.
The area of old Yamaga dates back to the Edo period of Japan. The rice from the Yamaga area is known for its high quality and delicious flavor, and being situated by the river made old Yamaga the perfect place to bring rice in from the surrounding towns. Local businesses thrived producing rice crackers, miso, and sake, and some of the original shops are still open this day.
We went to a local sake shop and got a first-hand look at the equipment traditionally used to make the fermented beverage. They even had a shrine to sake making for extra luck and good fortune. And of course, we had to do some tasting as well.
That smells nice. Never drink it together. It smells really good.
これがここに入れて飲む専用に作ってる。
They also have umeishi. That's really good. Did you zoom in on my face again?
We continued our tour of the Yamaga area and drinking session by heading to a local winery. Kikuka Winery offers beautiful countryside views, wine shop, cafes, and a studio. We didn't have much time, so we got right to drinking.
Oishi. It's good.
The winery offered some unique varieties of wine, and at the end, Adam was persuaded to buy a bottle. There was one more place to visit before our Kumamoto adventure ended. After arriving in Nagomimachi, we entered a traditional style building with one purpose in mind: to see Japanese katanas. As we entered the building, we were greeted by a local craftsman. The craftsman and his work have been showcased on many Japanese TV shows, and he has become well known in the sword restoration world. Who is this man, you ask? He is Hans from Sweden. He was gracious enough to let us have a look at his workshop dedicated to the restoration of Japanese sword sheaths and handles. Everything is restored to look exactly as it was, using the same materials and techniques from long ago. Adam was lucky enough to hold a sword that was being worked on. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see a real master of a traditional art form at work. We got a glimpse behind the curtain of how one of the most well-known weapons in the world is made, and was definitely one of the highlights for Adam. We hope you enjoyed our Kumamoto series, and it is definitely a place we want to visit again. Links to the places we visited are in the description, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click that like button.